Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. All right. So yeah, here we are. It is Tuesday, first day of the week. Oh, and the first vote came in red. Oh yeah, let's pull up Palantir. All right, so there's kind of a lot going on today. Or actually, not a lot going on. We got a lot pushing up. Blausen, good morning. Yarn, good morning. Chase, good morning. Yeah, stocks are pushing up. Things are looking kind of bullish, but I don't know. I guess we just kind of wait and see. Like there's stuff I'm bearish on. There's a lot of things I think we need to pull back on, but yeah, I guess I'll just keep watching and riding. Let me back out on Palantir. Lucky J, good morning. What's up? No, I didn't close the put. I don't think I had the opportunity to close the put, but I haven't closed it. I don't intend on closing that unless Tesla gets like above 370. I think I have like an additional 10 days on that. I'm not too worried about the Tesla. Just kind of how I feel about everything right now. I feel like right now they're kind of drawing people into the upside. And I say I want to say by the end of tomorrow, there should be some kind of sell-off, if not today. But we'll see. They can definitely push it up longer than we can hold out. Kanash, yo, good morning. Frankie, good morning. SMC, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, SMCI, the call should be doing well. It's probably not going to be up like crazy percentage-wise, but hey, we'll see. SMCI should do well. TSM, Intel, so it sounds like we got some chips moving. Here, let's see. What's up with TSM? Honestly, it doesn't seem like it moved that much. Okay, Intel might be coming to close this gap, potentially. Oh wait, is there like news or something? Was there like, hold up. Nah, I don't know. All right, Rodney, good morning. JA, good morning. Hey, ED, got that first like? Okay. Appreciate that. DGZ, good morning. C Smooth, top of the morning. Lucky J, hold up. We got to get one in there today. This is me today, or at least right now. Kind of biting my nails. They keep pushing Palantir. Like I know it's gonna come down, but hey, they don't want to let it come down. So that's me right now with Palantir. Here, let's see. Yoko, good morning. T Will, good morning. Intel and TSM have a deal in the works. Okay, I have to look at that a little more. Here, let's look at the TSM side. That could be real good for. Why is there? Okay. Morning. Hey, my life be like, good morning. Appreciate that. All right, so we're doing a little pulling back on the SPY. Here a little bit pre-market. All right. So Yeah, I'm gonna go through, kind of look and see what option, or actually here, we can do it on Robinhood. Let's see. So first, I want to see how much TSM options are going for. I know the market's not open, but see if there's anything like that's just kind of with some time that we can just kind of, like, say we looked at the middle of March. Oh, that's not like that cheap. See if we go a week less. Next week. All right, I'll just keep an eye out. Just have to keep an eye out. All right. All right, so SPY, starting the day kind of selling off a little bit. 8 minutes before the market opens. Mike Knight, good morning. Yeah, let's have a great week. Mass 3DRC, good morning, good morning. All right, okay, one I wanted to kind of look at was Apple. On Friday, I was kind of watching Apple's in the supply zone. Like I still said, if Apple comes up here, I'm for sure grabbing a put. So that's kind of something I'm looking at, waiting for. If SMCI is still up here at market open, I might throw like my stop loss on or something. Or I might just take profit. Might just take profit for the short term and wait for like maybe a pullback to like 43. But I think the specific contract that I'm in on that should do well. Sharonda, good morning. Henry, good morning. Timothy, good morning. Lucky J, looking fly as usual. All right, SPY selling off a little more. Here, I'm gonna slide Palantir over. Yeah, Palantir just, it does not stop. Emery, hello, hello. All right, what else we got on here looking interesting? All right, so SoFi. Hey, SoFi is doing this thing right now too. My shares are very happy right now. Amaya, good morning. All right, so this, I don't think I addressed this on today's, like, since we've kind of started. So we got people in here watching Intel. I'm not watching it like super close. Let me see if I can drag it up on the list real quick. Let me put it where it's actually in my sights. So I'll watch it a little closer now. But what was I saying? What I was wanting to say, Intel, or not Intel, the Dixie we kind of gapped up on. We're up 27 cents on, so that's a little bearish on the day. On the day, we're kind of, if we look at us on the day, we're up about $2, but the Dixie's up as well. So that's going to probably even out at some point. Doesn't necessarily have to happen today, though. Let's see. I feel alert, live, good, all that good stuff. I feel like my voice doesn't really match up with how I feel right now, though. Or like, I don't know. Good morning. How many days do you come live? Hey, whenever the market is open, I'm here. First couple hours of the day. When searching for potential plays, what time frame? Depends. Right now, I'm trying to slow down to about the 4 hour, just to provide like a higher probability of success. So I'm not so much with the fast day trades. But yeah, I'll look on the 4 hour for the most part. Top of the morning, Michael. Okay, I have some stock I wanted. Santander. I used to see those everywhere in Europe. Let's see. All right. Wait, where? Oh, here we go. Yeah. So just the way this moves, I don't really know what to say about. I mean, this growth is. Yeah, it looks like it has good growth. It's just the way it's priced. I don't know. I like the idea of this gap being filled in, maybe picking up on that gap fill. I wouldn't want to buy this above about like 515, or maybe I would, but yeah, it's in an uptrend. Like you can see, you got an uptrend. Had a little fake out over here for a few weeks. As of right now, if you look at the RSI, it's currently in oversold territory, so it'd be nice to see a little pullback on it. And then, yeah, that's when I would consider some sort of entry. Here, let me change the chart. Eddie, good morning. So if you want to see my plays, you gotta use the link in the description of this video. But if you don't necessarily care about the plays because you're on the stream and you get the plays anyway, hey, that's the link to get in. All right, let's see. Cynthia, good morning. Watched that playlist all weekend. Didn't know I could. Oh yeah. No, yeah. Hey, I'm glad to hear you watched it. It sounds like it was pretty helpful to you. So hey, I look forward to see what happens with you. Honestly, look forward to hearing your journey. 23rd like in 4 places over the weekend. They looking so. But I'm in the S. Oh yeah, S. Hey, okay, hold up. We got the SPY dropping to start today. Let me check my position, see if there's anything that I want to get out right away. Okay, so we got Palantir right there. Probably get something else on this chart. I'm being honest. Let's throw like NVIDIA on here for now. Actually, I'm not in NVIDIA. All right, what do we? Palantir, SMCI. Let's put AMD for now. Yo, I think my AMD, this is like my last week for the AMD. All right, so market's open. ACHR, yeah, that's a good one. Hold on, let me take a look at my Moomoo, see how we're doing. That SMCI call is not even, it's not up that crazy. It's I guess it's too far out for now. But SPY is quickly coming to close, fill in that gap. All right, so yeah, it looks like patience is the game though. Can you please? So SMCI is right here. It's on an uptrend. There's not. Yeah, we're in a call on SMCI from Friday. Above 51. If it can hold above 51.50, the next area of interest, the next large sell-off area is about $63, but we need to see how we do here. And it's honestly going to take some time to know what we're doing here. So yeah, so that's your analysis on SMCI. That's how SMCI did me last week. Started out slow, then bounced to 100. Yeah, I'm gonna leave SMCI like alone. I'm still holding it. It's just got like a month on it, so I'm not like rushing with it. Honestly, what I intend on doing for the most of the day is kind of just chilling, seeing where things go. I might grab something like crazy on Palantir once again. Hold up. Okay, something adjusted. Okay, SMCI jumped up now. It's up. That call is up $145, 58%. So I guess it just hadn't adjusted yet, but it's up now. You said, what about Uber? So yeah, Uber's one that can break out, can go crazy. I still want to see like a complete candle above this, I guess 80.55 level, because it was struggling to get here. But Uber's one that could be cool. We can kind of keep a watch out for that. Here, let me slide that up. Nicole, good morning. Thinking of placing my first covered call sell, APLD. Premium is 1K. Sound good. That premium sounds pretty high. Let's see. Do you have 100 shares of it? Sound good to you? If you have 100 shares of it already, and you're going to, and that would be you selling in profit, I mean, yeah, there's the potential. I mean, it really just depends on what you think it's going to do. But yeah, this is, to me, that looks like kind of decent. Well, remember, not a financial advisor, not financial advice, but yeah, as long as there's no like crazy catalyst for that, like if it's not something like, oh, Nancy Pelosi just bought into it, that's sending it up, and you already had 100 shares, oh, that could be something. Spy is trying to trap it. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like the market is, that's what the market's trying to do in general right now. So I'm really just trying to display patience. Honestly, like looking at Palantir, here, I'm gonna keep my eye on Palantir. If Palantir wants to, not on this time frame. Oh, maybe not. I don't know what time frame I was just on. It looked like Palantir was pretty close to that trend line, but guess not. Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute that. Hold on, let's see. So socks. Oh, short on XOS. Appreciate that, Nicole. All right, Nike gapped up. Honestly, everything gapped up, but let's see how much Nike gapped up. Nike, it's at 75, so it's up like $2 on the day. It's all right. Hey, SMCI is kind of running for it a little bit. Yeah, so that SMCI is up 69% now. All right, hold up. Okay, so Tesla is actually pulling back to start the day. Like we got some stuff running, some stuff kind of chilling. My computer's moving slow. In a Tesla put, I'm up. What are your thoughts? So I'm in a short on Tesla too. I have a TSLL shorts. So one thing that I am interested to kind of see is how this trend line holds up. I'm hoping that Tesla can kind of sell off below it, but this is a supply zone for Tesla. So honestly, you know, I'd like to see how it kind of does at the 345 and 340. But ideally, I was like hoping for it to come back to 327. But I got a week extra time-wise. Usually, honestly, whenever it comes down to the last week, I either start thinking, okay, maybe I need to close out, or maybe I need to get another week. And then, not to mention, this week is a shorter week, so you know there's more time kind of burnt off. So just be aware of that. Good morning. I saw Alex Karp on Fox News this morning. In my humble opinion, good sign for pound. Oh no. All right, that's not too good for my for short time for the short term. But I still feel like so I was looking at Palantir. Like I looked at it even on the monthly, right? And like looking on the monthly, like even on the monthly, Palantir up here in this 90 something range. So now it's like I started thinking, I'm like, yo, what are the craziest leaps I can get for Palantir, right? And I was looking, or actually, I'm not sure I was looking here. I'm gonna look real quick, just because I'm like, yo, Palantir is it's gonna come back down. It's gonna pull back. There's going to be a period when the euphoria dies. My short-term plays, I'm probably gonna cut, but if I'm looking on the monthly chart, I want at least here. So looking out to the middle of July, if I were getting puts in something crazy, they're still kind of pricey for what I was looking at. Yeah, you just gotta time it right. I was hoping I could get something nice with that, but nah. But yeah, the Dixie is telling me we're gonna pull back, but we kind of already have on the SPY, a little bit on Tesla. SMCI is going wild. So those SMCIs from Friday, it's up 114%, $286. Good morning. Hopefully, my weekend was good. Had the nice little, what was it, 3-day weekend? Yeah, I was definitely chilling yesterday. Or actually I wasn't. I was kind of like wore myself out a little bit, but all good. Hold up. Uber is let's look at Uber. All right, so Uber is kind of above that level. Uber could break out. See kind of how they close on the 15. Let me look at them again on the 4-hour. Yeah, they very well could go again. I think I'd be willing to Go for a little upside on Uber. Actually, I'm gonna hold off. Because honestly, looking at the way I trade, it's like I know there's potential on Uber. Let me clear that out. But ideally, I would pick up Uber somewhere about like lower 77 range. Oh dang, Intel just popped up. Like from where they just were, like right at open. Okay, so we got all the chips are going. Now that I think about it. Wait, okay. Uber ski news. Hold up. Okay, if there's news on Uber. Yo, I need some sort of like news scanner. Here, I'm gonna look up news on Uber real quick. Smaller. What is the here? Let me Uber ski. Simplifies winter travel. Oh, that's cool. Do we think that's something that's gonna be like a big market though? But I mean, that's cool though. Or I'm sure it'll be money, but like in the grand scheme of Uber, how big do we think that would be? Proud of myself, learning patience, almost hopped into an option call at market open. Yes, hey, good stuff right there, Anthony. You know, it's usually best to wait like at least 15 minutes. They say 15, 30 minutes. A lot of times the first hour will save you. What's going on with MVO? So they got a gap up. Alleges fraud after $1.3 billion bill or deal to buy a hypertension drug. ED, what's going on with MVO? What is your outlook on MVO? Because I don't really know too much about pharmaceuticals. And then their chart is you said it's oversold? On what time frame though? Because on the 15 it's overbought. On the 4 hour, okay, it's kind of returned back to that 50 level anyway though. On the 4 hour. Yeah, on the 4 hours, it's kind of returned. So for me, that's kind of like that would be kind of late to the party with that one, for me. All right, we should get a read from the PCE here pretty soon. Had such a great weekend. Never thought I'd enjoy sushi. Interesting. What kind of sushi did you have? Dang, the PCE down at 44, 46. That's kind of low. Yeah, that's probably the lowest I've seen it in I don't know how. I guess it's the lowest it's been since about January 6th? You said Nvidia's oversold? Oh, I read that wrong. I definitely read that wrong earlier. Okay, let's see. You mean overbought? Yeah, I thought you were talking about NVO earlier. Oh, hold on. No, yeah, you mean overbought? Yeah, that probably would have been nice a moment ago. So be careful with NVIDIA if you're looking at NVIDIA because they have earnings next Thursday. So, and whenever there's a catalyst, anything like that, sometimes people don't care, so it can stay up there. News coming out at 10 a.m. What news? Oh, it doesn't look like anything big if you're referring to the housing market index. AD, good morning. Is Uber rushing? That sounds like a... Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm down to play momentum on Uber. Yeah, because it's doing what it was. Uber is kind of a hot run right now, so I'm gonna look out to the 28th of February. And oh wait, hold on, those are... I'm gonna buy just inside the money. See if we get filled. I don't think my order went through. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna alert the family real fast. Where's it at? All right, so yeah, I'm in on Uber, probably like, where is it? Probably like up here. So yeah, we'll kind of watch Uber. We'll see how it holds up. Let me put SMCI back up here. Still want to watch this on like a 15, see if we can hold the trend on the 15. And let me alert the family. Everyone. Just grabbed and what is this? Uber, what was it? 80, I grabbed an $81 call. Uber call expiring February 28th, paid to, what did I pay? $2.31 per share. All right. So yeah, we'll kind of wait and see how that does. Let's add that to the watch list real quick. And this isn't necessarily one that needs to play out today, but let's... So there we are. It's on the watch list. We had it at a better price than I got it for, but Yeah, we got it on there. Oh yeah, we'll have to see how this candle. I'll have to watch this a little closer. I don't like that candle, but we got some time on it, so if it still has a little green, it's cool. Housing market index, so many because I was Buffett, but my favorite had avocado. Oh, okay, I got you. Shrimp and rice, okay. Dorothy, good morning. How do you add to your stock without selling and taking profit? Can I just transfer in to add to the... Yeah, you can. So if you want to add to your stocks, say, I don't know, here, let's look at this. All right, so in this account, you can see, got like the most random list of shares. But you can see here in this portfolio, have like 3 shares of this IonQ stock. If I want to buy more, I would just make sure I'm on buy. I would put in a buy order, and I would put, say I wanted to buy 2 shares, I would just buy 2, review order, and then it would be there. I would buy that. All right, let's see. Here. Lyft is also going up. Yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at Lyft. It's been a minute. Yeah, Lyft is doing even better. My goodness. Good little 5% pop. That's, looking good. All right, let's see. Can you look at HIMS, please? Yeah, I'm waiting on HIMS to slow down. So they have earnings, right? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of consolidate until their earnings. If they consolidate, that'll give this some room to the RSI some room to cool off. But yeah, they've kind of ran up and gone crazy. Just kind of like looking at gaps and everything, they have fair value gaps down to like 45. So if you were dealing with shares, you might be able to put in limit orders or limit buy orders in for 45. And even if they do well, that might be a level you get filled at if you have it on for after hours. Is Tesla good for a short? I have a short in Tesla. Would I enter a short right here? Not exactly, but I am still like right here. I'm still cool riding the short that I took on Tesla. Like the only reason I wouldn't exactly enter a short right here is just because it's kind of like right in the middle of where I was, not directly right in the middle. What I was looking at, there's a supply zone right here. So this is a good area to sell off for, as long as we don't confirm above like this 62 kind of 50 area. I'm cool riding this short. IDKY, I feel like Uber put. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why Uber could be a put. Like there are reasons I would take a put on Uber. Like right now, it's very overbought. But there's also kind of things pointing up. So this being overbought is less of a reason to buy into it, but there appears to be catalysts. When you zoom out, they have like good momentum. Like if you look at on the higher time frame, they're not really oversold yet. On the 4 hour, they're kind of up there, but it's like they're kind of slowing down, but they're still kind of in an uptrend. If you look at their 13 EMA, they kind of use it as an area to kind of bounce off. So this could potentially be an area where there is more upside kind of push. But we'll just have to wait and see. But the reason I did it is just because Oh, saw some consolidation here. This was the level they had trouble getting above. So far, we got this candle this candle is above right here. It's looking like it's going to confirm. But yeah, I did hop in a little early, so we'll have to see with the not SMCI. We'll have to see with the Uber. But yeah, I tried to take an early play of a breakout, and we'll see if we actually get a breakout. Looking at it, looking again, I'm seeing SoFi on the side. SoFi is going ham. Do we still say that, going ham? I don't know. But SoFi is going ham right now. So actually, I don't think I've heard anyone say that. That's how you know I'm getting up there. It's like I'm getting up there, but I'm not getting up there. So it's like, or maybe I'm getting up there, but I'm not getting up there. All right, I'm gonna stop before I confuse somebody. Do you think the SPY will keep gapping up today? I think the SPY needs to sell off. So looking like what I was saying with hold up, the Dixie's coming down a little bit, but the Dixie is up. So those need to kind of level out, bounce out. It doesn't have to happen today, but I think we will get some kind of pullback. We're at all-time highs. So there is a good chance that, say you have like a week of time and you have a put, there's a good chance it'll pay off. Say it were something like in the money or whatnot. All right, let's see. Here, let me check on that SoFi put I sold real quick. Oh yeah, we're doing nice on that. And when I say nice, I'm up 10% on it. So it's up $162, but it has it's only been about 2 weeks. It's not too, oh no, it's been about 3 weeks. I mean, it's not too bad for selling premium. All right. But it's felt like forever because I've been up and down and lose on the SoFi play, stop loss, too tight, 60. Yeah, you gotta watch out with this top stop losses. I personally like to set my stops whenever, like after I'm up so much. So let's say I'm up $50, and it kind of depends on how much the stock moves. But let's say I'm up $50 on a certain stock, I might set my stop at like where $20 profit is. So, and that's if I think it's going to keep moving or could still keep moving. If I don't think it could keep moving, then I'm going to probably just sit there and watch it or move the stop a lot closer. But if I think it could still keep moving, I'm going to have it up there somewhere in that area. All right, can you look at Google? Yeah. So Google, I still got a call in. I was looking at it this morning. I'm like, hold up. All right, so let me start where I saw it. Hey, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Yeah, because these last 2 weeks were looking good. Honestly, there's not really anything I can say about Google right now because we're still consolidating. So beyond this 181 or 182 level, I really can't say anything. Google is consolidating. Looking at it like on a 4-hour, there's nothing to say. On the weekly, I'm not loving the way this candle is starting, but I still can't say anything until we like get a close. So there's nothing that I can really say about Google. What are we looking at over here? Apple on resistance? What resistance? Oh, like the one from the watch list? Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, because, yeah, they've been kind of at that resistance all day. I want to see them, like, if I catch them up here, there's a good chance of me grabbing a short. Thanks by going over under 609. I don't know. I mean, this 13 EMA shows up about like 608.50. So do I think it's going to make a big fall below that? I wouldn't necessarily say that. Right now, it's still like, we're still like kind of pushing this bearish or bullish narrative. So we'll have to see. But just know things could get pretty nasty today. Like, it's very well possible things could get nasty. So all the positions I'm in, I'm going to hold them. I'm going to hold everything, because it's like if we get a move, I'm getting paid either way. Just kind of the way I'm set up. I might want to, like, here, let me look into potentially setting us. Let me set a stop on SMCI, but beyond that. So I'm up. Yeah, let me set a stop on SMCI real quick. I can look to get into this later if I get stopped out. All right, so I'm gonna set my stop for 490 on SMCI. I think I put that in. Let's see. Yeah, I got that in there. So if SMCI ends up pulling back there, I'll get stopped out. But otherwise, I'm chilling. And when I say move my stop, if you were here, I had a $61 call that expired sometime in March. Whenever that contract, if that pulls back. Welcome, John. Meat drop 13. Oh, Meta. Okay, I was like, what? I was like, what is a meat drop? 120 people watching and 32 likes. Go hit that like for code. Oh, yeah. Hold up. What's with the? I guess we're just lurking and not liking today. I see. Hey, we don't want to be a not liker lurker. At least I would never want to be a not liker lurker. If I come through on someone's stream, I always gotta come through, smash the like button. Unless they're just speaking like straight, just garbage. I will hope I'm not speaking straight garbage, but if I'm speaking straight garbage, hey, let it be. Even though SPY is bullish on my time frames, might get inputs, keep showing. Yeah, SPY is Oh, okay. So like if you look on the 15, it's almost oversold. It's at an area of support, but yeah, I don't know. It's like it just depends on your time frame for whatever trade you're looking at. Jay Miller, good morning. He said, "Nah, I hear you, coach. Harder than okay. Oh, hold on. I'm like slow reading these. Just waiting for it to get to a resistance level. Doing well on the put I sold on HIMS. Hey, good stuff, Jay Miller. I had kind of thought about grabbing the put when I saw it at a certain point, but now I'm like, nah. I bought 10 contracts, so now I'm not about to give my gains back. Super Micro SMCI. Oh yeah, it's doing its thing. Let me see. Wait, hold up. Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was looking at my orders. I thought thought I put the stop loss in on Uber instead. I was about to be upset. But no, we're doing all right on SMCI. Okay. When is a good time to get in the DKNG for a call? What price are you? I wasn't even looking at DKNG. I mean, I can take a look at it, but it's not particularly anything I was directly looking at. Looks like just first initial glance, 50. If I ignore the 13 EMA, 45, 46 kind of area, I would be looking in this range kind of over here. This is, for me to trade something I don't normally trade, I would need in over here. Now, if I'm on the 1 hour, like if you're really thinking the trend's gonna be popping like that, wait, hold up, actually. Yeah, if you're really thinking the trend's gonna be popping like that, this 121 level. But, from this 121 level, my first target would be this $53 level. All right. My brain is, in a fog this morning, can't seem to lock in it. I kind of feel you a little bit. I was, first off, I wouldn't say it's foggy outside, but it's cloudy. It's cold. It's colder than, it's cold. Let's just say that. It's very cold outside, or at least here in Texas. I'm gonna need this cold to chill. I want to go outside, have fun and stuff. But, it's cold. And, I don't know. It's like when this stream started, it's like, I'm awake, I'm alert, I feel good, I feel great. Amazing if that. But like, bro, it's like I'm in like junior high again in the choir. And I need like vocal warm-ups because my voice was like, it's like, I know you want to talk, Matthew, but we don't want to talk right now. That's kind of how I was feeling. You said garbage. Okay, DGZ. Bam. No, I'm kidding. What's up? All right, I see you, DGZ. Hey, I like that we can play like that though. I like that there's that level of comfort, Josh, good morning. Morning meeting took way longer. Can you go over your play on SMCI? What do you? So I got this on Friday. I'm not sure. Did we add it to the watch list? Let's see if it's on here. Watch list. Where is it? Okay, so this is it right here. All right, so the SMCI call that I picked up on Friday shows, okay, this is legit $1 from the price I actually got it for. So I got mine for $249. We added it here at $250. And this is it. So it is a SMCI $61 call that expires. What's it? I want to say March 21st. Where's the expiration? I don't see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, right there, March 21st. So that's the one that we're in. SoFi wants to hit 7. Hey, let's get back to SoFi. Oh yeah, it hit it. Hey, it made it happen. I mean, SoFi can go. Oh, you already. Yeah. You're right. Lucky J. Oh yeah, we got. Hey, something's erupting for sure. I'm in Ohio. It's -8 this morning. Is that Fahrenheit? My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, that's colder than a motorboat, you know? Is Uber being over 70 on the RSI? So that's something that would make you uneasy. So honestly, it's not the best of things. It is not the best of things. And it's definitely something I looked at when I got in the trade. So this isn't like a plus setup. This is like, hey, there's potential, there's a, catalyst and it's breaking a level. So I'm hoping that the break is stronger than whatnot. And then also I was looking, another thing that kind of supported it. So this morning I was looking at, this is, to those of you that don't know what this is Derive AI. So they have these different kind of screeners and market outlook things. And I think I clicked on the volatility screener. No, I think it was the momentum screener, right? And these are the ones they identified as having momentum. So I was like, oh yeah, what's up with Uber? And then as you can see, Uber is experiencing positive momentum with strong technical indicators and significant investor interest. As the company expands its services and faces legal challenges in competitive food delivery market, the stock's current trend is bullish, driven by factors such as positive MACD and RSI indicators, a substantial investment from billionaire investor Bill Ackman, and Uber's exploration of autonomous vehicle opportunities. For options trade, okay, that's enough reading. But yeah, I saw that this morning. I was like, yo, let me keep that in the back of my mind. Then I got on here and y'all were talking about Uber. And I was like, all right, what's the next breakout level? I was on like, what's it on the 15? It's like, my thing was if I saw the momentum on Derive, I was like, okay, that means it has higher time frame momentum. And yeah, sometimes the higher time frame momentum trumps what's going on the lower time frame. So I was just like, yo, let's get it. All right, let's see. But yeah, Young Lee TV, that is definitely a good reason to have your foot on the brakes. But yeah, if the stock market, my thing is, if the stock market wants to go crazy, I need something to pay me back for the puts that I'm going to be losing money on as well. And I think that is something that could do that. Fantastic play, nice job on SMCI. Appreciate that. Okay, SoFi, I see you. The community, good morning. I'm out for the day. I appreciate you coming through, John. Hey, hope you have a blessed day, man. All right. Is that Celsius? Celsius is moving up. All right, SoFi, we will be back. Oh yeah, they're having good moves. So they're oh, hold up. Yeah, it's a good move. Okay, it looks like they might be forming a little trend on the 4-hour. Might have something like I don't know, like along those lines. Little taking it extended out kind of action. I could see this move up continuing on to first area of interest for a sell-off would be over here at this I guess about $23.80, $24. Break even day. I mean, honestly, I see 60% y'all said green, but whoever was first, they actually said red. Hold up, let's see. Patreon kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of sucks. It's like it's showing me I'm getting messages from people, but I can't see or respond. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see the message now. Found it. It's just like the way it kind of pops up. It's kind of weird. Upstart. It's Upstart going crazy. Okay. Here, let's look on. Yeah, on the day they look all right. Thanks, Big Matthew. Hey, I don't know what I did, but you're welcome, Jack. Very, very welcome. What's the play on UP? So I think this is more of like a leap play in my eyes. It's definitely one I was looking at. This is like a momentum kind of play here. I'd be down to grab some upside as well. Here, let's see. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh, I wanted to see how much UPST. What can I get with $100 is my question. Oh, nah, not yet. Yeah, UPST, that's one I personally would want to get time on. But I like it to the upside. It's just right now, I'm kind of holding. All right, how do I roll the APLD? It's up to $9.88 per share, or should I be satisfied with my premium and profit if shares got called away? So once again, that comes down to you. Like, I don't know what price you got in at, but yeah, if you're getting profit, it's like when you sell a call, the benefit is that you are usually like, it's like usually you would do it at a price that you are cool with selling at, and it's like, yo, you're getting premium as well. So say, I don't know, let's just pretend you bought it at $9.88 per share. If you sell it at $10, that's locking in $12 right there. But let's say you got it at like $5 a share. All right, so you're selling, well, actually, it's like, say your premium was $10, okay? So $9.88 per share, premium was $10, okay? Not only are you going to sell 100 shares for $10, but you also get $1,000 on top of that because of the premium. So it's like you get your money back for the shares and you just made $1,000. So really the benefit, it's going to be a win if you sell out. It's going to be a win if you sell out up to about, like if the stock just jumps up to $20, then it's like you still won technically. It's just like, oh, it's similar to you taking profits. It's more like you missed out, but you're still profiting. So you still won off that. And often what people will do in that situation where they, where they sell a call and they get called out, they will turn back around and sell puts. And that strategy is known as the wheel, when you are just kind of riding that, just continuously collecting premium. How do you feel about Palo Alto? Honestly, I have no feelings about it. I know it's a Nancy stock. I try to kind of follow it. It's just the way it kind of moves for me it's different from what I follow. So it's kind of tough. a little tough for me to follow. Like there hasn't been any clear buy points for me on the 4 hour. I mean, you can kind of actually right here, you get this little double dip on this RSI being oversold. There was kind of a point there, and then you could ride it up to being overbought, but I don't know, it just doesn't move a way that I like. It doesn't move at the pace, so I don't know. Hypothetically, if someone has a diversified portfolio and left it unattended for a year, will they be okay? If it's diversified, usually, yeah, they should be okay, depending on the diversification. And when it comes to the profit, I would say, so let's say you diversified, but you diversified into all dividends. I would say there you have a much higher likelihood of profit than you would if you just diversified, because if you get a general market pullback, which is something very much so on the table, I'm not sure how much of you saw, but I posted something about Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway pulling out of all their S&P shares. We are at all-time highs, and it's like the market could move a little bit higher, but they likely saw something. They likely think the market is overvalued, and there is a good chance we will have a pretty solid pullback on the year. They probably saw like, oh, dang, the Eagles won the Super Bowl, the market's going to fall, you know, something like that. And they started like moving their money out as soon as the Eagles won. That might not be the reason, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Some Asian guy, welcome back. It's been a minute. All right, I'm trying to pass futures evaluation accounts, bad candles right now. Yeah, I don't know if you have some kind of time limit on the one you're on, but if you don't, hey, patience will do well. If possible, would like a video on selling instead of buying. So I kind of have two videos. I have one for both sides. More recently, I think more recently it's on selling puts. Let me see. But I definitely have it. Here, let me. Pull Palantir back up. Palantir is selling off today. You go to my channel. All right. So yeah, this right here, that's going to be the video for selling puts. And when it comes to selling calls, let's say after we get a decent pullback or something on like one of my cheaper stocks, I might sell some puts. Oh, we get a little pullback on BBAI. That might be one I could look into. We'll see. No, yeah, I was definitely, you said Rigetti down. I've been looking at these. These are still stocks that, like I told y'all, like when we look back, okay, that's good. It's almost back to the 13. But I'm still like, I'm looking for pullbacks to like right here at 193 for Rigetti. QUBT, I'm looking for like 115. QBTS. Yeah, it's like the lower the snipe, the lower the snipe, the better the move. Okay, here, let's see. Reddit is down. Oh, let's look at Reddit. I would like to see Reddit. Here, let's go to a 4 hour. Yeah, we still got this downtrend going. Let me extend this. Okay, so I have an alert on it. So all right, so there was a demand zone here. They bounced on that one. Next demand zone I see is about, oh, they already pulled back to that one. But we'll still put it down. But yeah, this is the next demand zone. This is a potential good move right here. So there is a little liquidity right here at this kind of about 174 area. We'll see how they respond there whenever they revisit. It could take a little bit, but if they revisit that, I might be willing. I might look for a call. That could be there could be a good little pop to be found off that. I'd be down to see what's up with that. Thanks to your golden pocket video, I knew FNGD. Here, let's see. Oh, hold up. Wrong. Oh, dang. Okay. What time? Oh, wait, hold up. How did you apply that? What time frame when you were on? Did you do something like this and say, oh, that's where it's coming? I'm curious what time frame you found that. What do you want me to check out about Big C? I usually find it helpful whenever it's like a completely different stock that I've never really taken the time to look at, to have some kind of lens. Yeah, and I saw the IonQ being down. That was I was really liking that. Yeah, IonQ down at 34. Yeah, I want to see IonQ below 20. That's my pickup level. Tesla next stop, 347 on the 15-minute chart. Oh man, yeah, that looks like the next kind of area. Yeah, there's some liquidity kind of at that area. Actually, looks like I watch out for I don't see how it does at 251 first, but then below that, yeah. Oh, and I got an alert on DraftKings. All right, so if you were super eager, this is potentially a place to play a sweep of liquidity on DraftKings, but I don't know. All right, Uber looks like it's trying to come back down. We'll have to see about Uber. Palantir is selling off his gains. Oh, I should have gone for that short I was going to go for today, but it's cool because I still have shorts on Palantir. Yeah, it's today could get nasty. All right, but it's a good thing I got time on Uber, so I'm not too devastated. Or I didn't get a crazy amount of time, but if we sell off hard enough, Uber shouldn't really hurt. No, yeah, Palantir's been, honestly, Palantir's been kind of selling off all day. Like since open here, let's see. Yeah, Palantir open popped up to 125. Yeah, nice little sell off. Hey, let's like it together. Big C is like Shopify. Is it at a bottom? Nah, I don't think it's close to a bottom. I mean, depending on what time frame, but no, this company is like way too new to be like or at least market wise, it's way too new to be like a Shopify, like with this time in the market. It's like, honestly, this is one that one needs to kind of wait to fully establish anything. Like they would need to take out the $8 level and take out the $8.50. So really down here at these levels, you're buying, like these are kind of levels where you buy and kind of just hope for the future. Can't really say much about what it's doing right now. It's like, but this is the level where you buy. Let's see. Oh, you said use the fib on the 1 hour. You said what price on BBAI would I consider? I feel like I had a trend line drawn. I don't know. There's something about this 7120. I don't remember what it was. No, ideally for me, there would be a touch of this trend line, but that's like way out there. Up here on the weekly, it's oversold, is due or overbought, due for a pullback. On the 4 hour, it's kind of like returning, chilling. But on the 4 hour, if we get like overbought or oversold like this, that would be, yeah, I wouldn't want to see this oversold on the 4 hour. But right here, while I was just chilling in the middle, kind of like, It's like a lot of the times that, it's like there's a lot of the times RSI being like at a level just makes it like easier and obvious. So, Derek, good morning. Please explain liquidity and sweep of liquidity. Here, I got a video that can explain it so much better. Here, let me see. All right, so here. So this is gonna be the video. I would save that to watch later, but when it comes to liquidity, honestly, whenever you see like wicks like this in the market, that is, hey, the story is they tried to sell it off, but there were buyers here waiting to push the price up. There are people here pushing the price up, and whenever you see wicks like there, that is liquidity, just because the money is flowing quickly and easily. I know that sounds kind of vague, but yeah, that's liquidity. Sweep of liquidity is whenever, I don't know, say you see this liquidity right here, you can see like there's a wick right there. The price was pushed up. If the price, like this was the level where that liquidity is, if we have, where's the tool? Yo, did it disappear? Yo, am I tripping? I'm so confused right now. Yo, why do I not? Got the arrow. Why don't I see this down here? Oh, that's why it was being covered up. All right, we're good. But say we just barely pass this level and then we go higher. That's a sweep of liquidity. A lot of times it'll look like on a higher time frame. Here, let's look at Google real quick. Here, let me also delete this real quick. So if we look at Google on the weekly chart, you can see, for me, I saw some liquidity here. I had this level drawn out and we kind of came up, came past, and then we came back up. And you can see we're still holding. All this down here is liquidity. This was previous liquidity. When we came down and came past it, this was a sweep of liquidity. So this is something that I would expect to go up, but we'll kind of have to see how it ends up playing out. Each one of these candles of the week. So it's something that could take some time to play out. So what we have up here, we have SMCI. All right. You said analyze BlackBerry. So once again, this is all I can really say. Got this trend going. Yeah, they just got this trend line. They're close to being oversold. They're not quite oversold right now. But yeah, as of right now, they're in an uptrend. I can't say much beyond that though. Thoughts about a put with hood? Well, let's see. I feel like I was looking at something like that just because I was like, I don't know. So they popped up to like 77, but they are very much so consolidating into a range. So I don't love the idea of a put. Here, let's see on the weekly. They are on the weekly. Like if you were able to get like a couple months, it's like, yo, I would not be surprised to see them back at like 45. But as of right now, like short term, I wouldn't guarantee anything to the downside. But hey, no problem, Calliewood. Intuit looks like a nice play. What would be the ticker for Intuit? You said got a video for everything. I mean, that's the intention. I would like to create a catalog that kind of helps over time. I would like my channel to be the place to come to learn. At least for those looking for it. All right, SPCB looks like a lot of volume selling. SPCB. You said no disrespect, but how is BlackBerry still in business? So DGZ, I think I asked this question some time ago, and I think their business model changed. They do something else now. It's not phones, if that's what you're thinking. Okay, I feel like I may have gotten sold out of SMCI. Let me check real quick. I feel like I got stopped out. Oh no, I'm still in there. I think, yeah, I'm still in there. I'm about $15 on that contract away from being stopped out. All right, so SBCB. Super calm. I don't even know how I feel about this. It looks like it has a great little run. Great little run. I just don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, this looks like this moves like a hot penny stock. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. I owe taxes, so I can't allocate as much money each month. I'm going to yeah. Yeah, I'm taking my time filing my taxes because I know I'm going to owe taxes as well. And yeah, I'm taking my time. But yeah, I'll get them out. Sig just got $100 on a WIC test on Inky. Nice. Do you have a breakdown video of relative volume nugget? No, I've never. I don't know anything about that indicator. I would say honestly, like, you'll see me use the RSI and EMAs, but I would say I'm not like too heavy on indicators and whatnot. You said me too, Uncle Sam ain't got nothing, right? Hey, back when I had the W-2 and I know like, hey, I'm getting whenever I had the W-2 and I knew that, hey, I'm about to get a refund. Hey, I was all over it, but nah, yeah, I'll take my time a little bit. Is plate drop down more? What? Oh, you mean Palantir? Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, definitely a nice thing to see. They have been holding it up. Palantir is going to fall hard. Know that. But yeah, we'll see. Let me do another check on SMCI. Yeah, I'm still in there. Still in there. I haven't gotten a refund in 7 years or more. I just be hoping to break even. Hey, that's kind of a good issue to have. Like, honestly, if you get a refund, it's like that means the government is taking a lot more of your money before you even get the opportunity to use it. It's nice to have your money and have the opportunity to use it the way you want. Like, for instance, if you have anything that you can write off, it's nice to be able to take the money first and do stuff with it and kind of create things that'll potentially grow first before, giving it away. Whenever they give you the money, if you want to get things that are technically write-offs, you're still doing that with less money. So Reddit is about to. I'm not looking at puts on Reddit. It's like I might be down for some calls here, but I'm not betting on. I mean, actually, like, if you were going to get puts on Reddit, like like say you were doing puts. If you got money and you got the time to buy time, or if you got the money to buy time, you could probably ride Reddit back down to the RSI at 50 or to oversold on the weekly. Just know that that'll probably take time. But yeah, it's like there is a chance that Reddit will come down below $100. Like just looking at this chart on the weekly, but hey, we don't know, and we don't know how long it'll take. So I would rather buy low and sell high than sell high, or then to like, yeah, sell high and buy low. Like it's easier to ride the market up than it is to ride the market down, because it's like it'll fall like really fast. Oh yeah, I should be out of that SoFi or that SMCI put. Oh no, the put is still oh no, hold up. Oh, okay. Let's see my positions. Well, it shows I'm still in it. Hey, well, let me make sure that gets sold out, but I feel like I should be out of that. Let me make sure I did the right kind of stop. So sell, call. Yeah, I did a stop. Yeah, I should be good on that. We should be good. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. You said for business expenses. You got to make sure your business expenses are actually business expenses, or, whenever they kind of raid you, it's not going to go so well. But yeah, we got business expenses. For me, my business expenses can be kind of fun. Yeah, it's like I like technology and stuff, and it's like I need technology to do what I do. So yeah, my like technology and stuff, like cameras and computers and whatnots. Technology. Ally, that'll be the only stock that I DCA weekly this year. I don't know, because I feel like if it's SoFi or Ally, like I'm already doing it into SoFi. I feel like I like SoFi more than Ally, but there was a point in time. No, I used to use Ally, but like some years ago, but I don't have much to say. I mean, it's good for the dividends. I'm not getting anything back. All my work last year was 1090. Hey, same here. Last year was the first year that all my income was 1099. Totally agree with not giving the IRS interest-free money. Yeah, I mean, at least now it looks like the money is being managed better, because, yo, did y'all see that the thing about the Social Security numbers and the fact that we are, I don't know, we had like, there's a fat chunk of Social Security numbers for people that would be like 140 today. Like, there are so many people apparently being paid out Social Security that are dead. Like, there's no way possible they're alive. And There you go. Josh said we're paying Social Security to 60 million dead people. Yeah, it's like that's a problem. So yeah, it's like the money being mismanaged big time. So it's like, yo, why am I paying money to people that aren't here? What are you going to do with money wherever you may be after this life? IRS crooks, I'm in. Hey, and it's like, honestly, sometimes you work a job and you don't know what's going on. Somebody knows what's going on. Somebody knew about that, and somebody is capitalizing off that. But it's like, yo, leave it up to Doge. Doge is on the work, on the job. All right, this is what I put my comment. Hey, 100%. So my commute to work right now is just coming downstairs. In a couple weeks, it'll be just going over a couple rooms. But yeah, just arrived. Bless you. Sadia, good morning. Hopefully Trump stops all. Hey, 100%. Hey, you see, supposed to be pulling less out of taxes, but we'll see. Haven't gotten a tax return in so long. I've been 1090. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Use QuickBooks Self-Employed for my taxes. Okay. We've been funding for real. And then it's like been funding the fraud and protecting it as well. Jarvo, that's false. That's not true. All right, so we got two sides of it. Oh, it's like the same way. I don't know. It's like we see, hey, it's false. I'm going to say I find it more believable than whenever they were trying to get me. Actually, I'm going to just leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to come here. I'm not here to divide. But all I'm going to say is COVID woke me up to a lot of things. Like, first off, whenever I was in nursing school before COVID, I was learning things about like just different trials and stuff in history with things like vaccines that have happened in the past. And then COVID happened, and I'm just going to say, oh yeah, from what I learned in nursing school, this makes me very uneasy. We haven't had the time. And then, it's cool. Date used as a placeholder for unknown birthdays. Okay, hey, I do want to say something. Okay, so I don't remember his name, but if you've ever heard like the Iced Coffee Hour podcast with like Graham Stephan and Jack Selby, there was one I listened to when I was in Portugal, and it was about this dude who, he committed so much fraud, and like he committed so much fraud. I think his job like initially was getting, like it was like 2008 or something, whenever people were, banks were just approving all sorts of loans for like people getting the houses and stuff whenever that housing market crashed. Bro, he committed so much fraud, and he said he took out so many different social security numbers, and like he figured out a way, like he figured out how to, he would go up to homeless people, he would kind of steal their name. He wouldn't use their social security number, but he would take their name because they were homeless, and he would kind of use like their name because it's like, oh yeah, people aren't really dealing with them, or they're not employed or anything. And he would take out a social security, like he would call and say, oh, I just had a baby and we need to get a social security for it. He would use the name of the homeless person, and he took out so many different loans and whatnot throughout all these different names. And he had all these different, he had all these different names. He had like plastic surgery and stuff to like kind of hide his identity, but then it eventually caught up to him. And like they caught him, but bruh, he was like ripping money like crazy. So yeah, he was probably a good amount of the Social Security numbers as well. Here, let's see. All right, so let's see what we got out of that SMCI. Oh, that's kind of garbage. So my stop loss was set at or actually, let me see. I'm not sure if that's the actual price I got out. Let's see. Let me see where I got filled at. Yeah, that's a bad fill because that wasn't even fast. I could have got out of that at a better price myself. All right, so the stop was for 490, but it got filled at 461. So honestly, I don't like that fill that much because I was watching it when it was at like 484, and I could have very well done that myself. So yeah, I didn't like that stop. All right, so okay, sorry, IWM, or here, let's take a look at IWM. Okay, look at them, they're moving a little bit again. They're still like kind of like the range is still kind of like, oh, I would call it tight. Do not know. Yeah, I watched. Okay. Do you think Trump will change it to fathers paying child support will be obligated to claim the? I have no idea. I don't. You said obligated to claim the kids. I don't know how I feel about that because I personally have some. You said exit target for Uber. So Uber, there is no exit target for Uber. Uber was that is like watching momentum. I don't intend on getting out of that for today. Uber, like we'll see what happens, but no, there is no exit. That was a joke dude made that. I'm so confused. Oh. What was a joke? I don't know. Since we just talked about so much, I don't know what specifically you're referring to. Think the Qs will continue this? We'll have to see. Let's see. I think it's possible. I feel like I'd like to see a pullback to 530. But it's possible. Oh, you said about dads and taxes child. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, yo, because I'm like, I got some. Unfortunately, there are a lot of single mothers out there. And like, I have a friend that is, and it's like, yo, she's doing her best. She's actually like working and whatnot. But yo, without the support from the father, yo, she'd be done, especially in this economy. So I don't know what to say. Like I don't love that idea. I feel that. Or you said claiming on their taxes. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like I could like if you are really. Like whoever is paying more, I could see that from the claim of taxes, you know, because taxes, I mean, that's not regular money you should be expecting anyway. So it's cool. He says 50-50, I agree, 100. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't. That's sticky. It'd be cool if people could just stay together, but I understand things don't always work out like that. It's tough. That was false news. The guy that put that out about the child support came back and said it was fake news and he never saw it. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a conversation starter for sure. Yeah, I didn't even see anything about the child support. I feel like that would start some fires, like conversationally. Like you see, like things, like right here when I said the thing about the Social Security. Hey, that's what you call heated over here in the family. The stuff that was just happening in there. That's when the chat gets heated. You know, that's heated for the chat. We like to stay peaceful and calm over here. So for us, yo, any kind of disagreements like that, hey, that's wild. Bro, everyone is feeling these. Yes, I track my expenses. And yeah, it's like I feel like I am, like once again, it's like I'm not buying a bunch of unnecessary stuff. I'm buying, it's like I am paying for good, wholesome ingredients, but they're honestly not that much more expensive than other things, and I'm not buying them in high quantity. And actually, sometimes, or a good amount of the times, like the good, wholesome ingredients I'm buying are less than the bad ones. So it's like, yo, what's going on? Or actually, we see what's going on. But it's like, yo, it's been like this since I've been back. Like, I came back like mid-June 2024. I'm just like, whoa. I remember in 2023, I was like looking at everyone's Thanksgiving, like just how much they pay for their Thanksgiving. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, I'm for anything that encourages parents is to stay together as long as possible. Yeah, no, honestly, it's like, and unfortunately, it's like, sometimes, you know, parents aren't good for each other. Sometimes it's almost better that parents aren't together because of like I guess the toxicity of the environments. But man, hey, I sent you that video on IG. I think I want to use it like a savings account. Hold on, I got a lot of stuff. Hold on, let me see my messages on Instagram. Got a lot of messages. All right, let's see. I already see Chase up in here. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see Keith. All right. Hold on, I'm reading it. So I haven't watched the video yet. Let me see something about gold. Yeah, I might have to actually like just watch that at a later time. Just because okay, hold up. Sent you that video on IG. Are you talking, when you say you want to use it like a savings account, are you saying you want to use gold like a savings account? At first I thought it was like about an app or something when you said that. Hey, me and my son's, wait, hold up, what is it? Hey, me and my son's mother aren't together, but we still come together and take care of our son. People just have to be, yeah, honestly, No, yeah. It's like, yo, it's like that same friend I'm talking about. It's like, that may not get along the best with their ex, but it's like, yo, they're good for the kids. It's like they're not good around each other, like one on one for extended periods of time, but like they still do things with their kids together, like even as families, like even like Christmas. It's like, yo, they're all together and they still have like the times and laughter. And bro, it's honestly, I'm not gonna lie, to me it's weird, but it's just the world we're in. It is what it is. It's like, but it's not fair for the kids to have to choose. Let's see. I agree. I kind of took a look at Bitcoins as a high yield savings in essence. I mean, yeah, honestly, gold does look kind of interesting here. I'm still like majority stocks, but like, yes, the appeal for gold is definitely going up right now. Mahishu, good morning. Good morning. It's my first time hearing from you this week, I believe. I hope you're having a blessed day. Also, there are too many people who should have never had children. I mean, Jay Miller is true, but it's like we can't unwrite the past. So it's like we can only look forward and see like how can we make the future better. It's like there are a lot of wrong moves I made. Like looking like financially, I'm like, dang, wish I didn't do that. But also, had I not have made those moves financially, I probably would not be here before you. I was like, also, it's like, yo, I probably should have picked a different major in college. But it's like, yeah, we can't rewrite the past. It's like, all we can do is learn from it. And then it's like, you never know how many people we have in here are products of parents who maybe were better not together, or maybe probably shouldn't have. I don't know. Let's go on. U.S. has 32-ton gold and wants to double it. Gold never really drops and steady rises. And the reason that gold rises is because the value of the dollar is falling and the value of the other currencies are rising. So it's like gold is more of a store of value in a sense. Like honestly, hey, you buy gold, I'll probably buy a Rollie or something. Not to sound like a kid, or probably buy a few, It's like, yo, you got gold in there, they kind of hold value. It's like right now the watch market is kind of down, so I feel like it might be a good time. I don't know. I'd rather actually use it as opposed to having some bars that are just gonna be locked up. Hey, glad to hear him, issue. Saying I wish I would have bought a house. Bro, or I know you're not a bruh, but hey, I was 2021, I was about to buy one too. I mean, the area I was in, I'm kind of glad I didn't, just because that's not somewhere, well, I could have sold it. And the value would have been, it's still higher now. But yeah, I was definitely looking at it, and I definitely would be in much better position. I think, Nancy's looking out for herself. Nancy is the best investor in the West, probably one of the best investors in the world. Let's leave it at that. Hey, Nancy is one of the greats. Hey, she's looking out for herself, but providing for so many others. All right. When it comes to Tim, hey, she knows what she's doing there, and we'll leave it at that. You said, okay, I don't want to buy a solid gold watch. I don't want to do that, but it's like those watches, like they have gold in them. She be looking out when she posts them quick. No, yeah, for real. Yeah, if she posts them quick, But nah, she usually waits till the last second. She waits till like, when do I have to post this? That's when she. Do you think Tim will come down anymore? I would like to think so. So. Oh, today. Okay, it's selling off a little bit. Yeah, I think it'll come down. So it's like, I have learned I need to extend my patience. I think we'll see Tim at least like 42 at some point. Will Nancy be done with it by that point? Possibly. And if she's done with it, does it have the value? I don't know. But it's like, I think she like picked up like in the teens or something. Or maybe not. I thought it was something extra, or maybe she picked it up at like 30 something. Yeah, I think she picked it up like 30 something. I thought it was like 20 something, but she picked it up somewhere low down here and she's already made an insane return. So it is what it is. Yo, I don't know how I feel about Webull right now. I'm over here looking at this stop loss now, and I'm just like, dang. I feel like a solid like $30 was just snatched from me. I know Robinhood kind of does the same thing, but I thought Webull was a little bit better in that aspect. Got me scratching my head a little bit. Random thought, but it feels so good when I chart something and see your chart looking the same. I know how you feel. And it feels even better when you chart something and the stock does exactly what you charted it to do. And then it also feels kind of good and kind of bad whenever you chart something. You ride it a little bit for the trade. And you're like, oh, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to cut out here because this is a level it could reverse. But then it goes all the way to where you charted it to. That's where the little bad comes in. Have you ever taken a look at stock sales? So, yeah, I don't watch it like crazy. But, yeah, that's like what? Oh, it's kind of low right now. Yeah, I was watching a lot more when it was, I would say kind of in this range. I was like, oh, shoot. But yeah, it's kind of low right now. I've never like traded it, but I've almost traded it, but I didn't like love the numbers. Y'all, I think I got on SMCI. I feel like that might continue on potentially. Because you see how I drew like that to be a sweep of liquidity. It looks like it actually swept liquidity. Well, this is a 15-minute chart. I'm not tripping too much about that actually. That's fine. I've been noticing price disparities. I've called Moomoo and asked them why so different. They said it's just the last time it sold on their platform or something. Interesting. No, but like I legit sat there and watched like that stop loss. Like I was like, oh, why is it not filled? I legit saw it like hit the level. I could have gone in and just sold out. But I still think there's value to actually using the stop loss because it's like, oh, it's at the level, but oh, it might come up. So like having it there, I think in like say I had a larger position, I may have been too greedy to potentially sell that out. So there is still value to the stop loss. But I don't think it's cool that it pulled so much. Can you read charts with lines rather than Doge candles or both? What do you mean by that? I'm not. Oh, you're talking about okay, I get what you're saying. So line charts, you're not going to get as much information. So it's like I used to like the candles or the line chart more because to me it looked, I don't know, it looked cleaner, it looked nicer, but you get more information from these candles. So because of that, I prefer the candles. My problem is I chart it, not buy it, and then I know exactly how you feel, and sometimes it's like you need to be able to hold through the play. Like you need the time and confidence and patience to be able to hold through the play. And for me, it's like, I'm not saying more money is the answer, but it's like if I want to be in a play and it's like I see, oh, this play may take this long, knowing that I have more funds to be in similar plays, by the time that other play comes around, it allows me to be a little bit more relaxed for the trade to actually play out. Because, you know, if I'm just watching one trade, and like if I'm watching a trade I expect to take like a month, and that's using like all my money, I'm going to feel uneasy, or I'm going to take profit way too early just because it's all I'm watching. All right. I'm trying to get my arrogance trading associate to watch this channel to humble him. I mean, ultimately it's going to have to, people need to find things on their own, or people need to hear it from someone sometimes not as close as them. Like, I know this happens to me and several other men out there. I know it happens to women too. It's like, say you have a partner and say you may know exactly what they need. Like, say they ask you for something, but they don't actually want you to solve their problem. And it's like, you know exactly what they need, and you tell them exactly what they need because they ask you. And then they just, it's almost like they listen to it, but they don't listen to it at all. They don't do anything. But then it's like they may see it on social media, or somebody else that they don't talk to as much may say the exact same thing. They're like, yo, this person shared this brilliant idea, or look what this person, and it's like, yo, that's exactly what I was telling you. And I don't know. It's like sometimes you got to hear it from someone else. Matthew, that's the story of my trading life. Hey, I feel you, Darren. I feel you. I feel you there. Oh, also, I saw you commenting on my brother's comment yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. But I saw you comment on something my brother said. How do you think the new iPhone SE will help her? Honestly, I'm not sure it's big enough to really affect the overall picture of Apple. I think it'll help sales. Like, I think it'll help. Honestly, I've been starting to lean more towards this. Like, I've been rocking the Pro phone models, but this is I want to say 13 Pro. I've been starting to look at like, yo, I'm not trying to spend like $1,000 for an iPhone. It's like, I like the iPhone, but now it's like they're not upgrading. They're not doing anything crazy. I'm like, it's almost time for a new iPhone, but I'm like, yo, I'm not sure about this whole like Pro thing. So I'm like, yo, I might go for an SE. You said buy, continue on. Do you mean keep bouncing up on SMCI? I've been driving. So SMCI, like, yeah, I mean, like, it could keep going up, but it's like, I think there's room for a pullback. Even on the 15-minute, there's a demand zone at 51. So it's like, I'll probably wait for a better entry, hopefully, and then I'll see if I can get in another call, or maybe the same one at a better strike. We'll see. Like 84 now, was like 23 on my other account. What about the rest? Hey, All right. See SNCI going back to about 71 on the weekly. So my next area was like 63 for resistance. But yeah, I would like to potentially grab a different call. All right. Sometimes folks just want you to be there. Hey, 100%. You got to let it sink in when and where it sinks in. At least they eventually get to. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, that's life. Hey, it's just life. What's the best way to apply the significance of the 15-minute versus the 30-minute? All I can say is the higher the time frame, the more significant the time frame. And when it comes to what time frame you are looking at, that's kind of going to determine how long you expect the trade to take. So if I chart something on the 1 hour, that is something I usually would expect to occur over a span of like maybe like a day. Like if I took the trade at the start of the day, that would probably be something I expected to be out of by the end of the day. If I took it on like a 30-minute or a 15-minute, I would say might be looking like up to 3 or maybe 1 hour, anywhere from between 1 and 3 hours on the longer end. So it's like really whatever time frame you see the play happen or actually catch it on the charts, that is, I just use that to determine how long I expect it to take. I've had my 13 Pro Max since release. I have the same opinion as you. I will not be spending $1,000 on a phone. It's like, honestly, I've been wanting to buy like a good new iPhone, but I don't think it's been good enough to really do it. I'm like, hey, this year I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be the year. And I'm like, oh, okay, they got the little thing on the side. That's weak. The only reason I want to get a new one now is just the battery. All right, let's see. No, yeah, I missed the fingerprint on the iPhone. I still got the iPad with the fingerprint, but yeah, I miss it. I got it on my laptop too. Got a fingerprint. Hate it and love it at the same time. At least I know I'm learning. I'll get another. Yeah. They know people about to get those income taxes. They trying to. One thing our community loves, making sure. Oh yeah, I know how you feel. You said Samsung rock on. Hey, Henry, you do you? They're cool for TVs and monitors. I'm not quite there with the phones. Have you looked at Google? So yeah, Google, yes. Amazon, no. Let's see. Selling off. Okay. Let's look at them on the weekly. All right, so a 13 EMA is around 221. All right. There's also this liquidity right here. I mean, this is like downward liquidity though. Oh, we'll just have to come back to this. Amazon always confuses me, if I'm being real, the way it like moves. Yeah, so we'll have to see. And let me do another check-in on Google. Okay, yeah, it's still doing the same thing. Didn't miss anything there, but yeah, Amazon, that's interesting. On sound when it comes back up. Here, hold up. Are you talking about SO? If you're talking about this filling the gap, it still has a gap that it needs to fill down to. The gap fill is about 961 on SoundHound. Let me or that's the weekly gap fill on SoundHound. Android all the way. I mean, their pricing, I'll say that's cool. Dang, a red day. Are we red overall? So the Dixie's selling off a little bit, or sold off a little bit, so that's a little bit more bullish in there. So SPY, oh yeah, we're pretty close to break even. Let's see if some of this downside momentum can carry into tomorrow. That'll be nice. Let's see. Do you invest in leaps? I don't have any at the moment. You said what caused the drop off with Google? I forgot. Let's I really forgot. Here, let's look at their news. I forgot why they sold off. Like it was something like larger. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, are you asking why BBAI is selling off? BBAI just needed to. It was due for a pullback. Like that's a healthy part of the move. You said what is really so much better about the iPhone? Honestly, it's not necessarily that it's so much better. It's like the interface and the ecosystem is simpler. I can say as a creator, like when I say creator, I mean like somebody doing photo, video, like kind of things like that. Just the ecosystem flows a lot better, more seamlessly. The actual colors. I'm not going to say necessarily the display of the phones are better, because I'm going to say the Samsung and other like phone displays, I would say they're on par. But when it comes to like the computers and like the whole ecosystem, it's like Apple's is more seamless, it's nicer, and simpler. I think Apple has the whole thing of simplicity. So it's like if I'm giving a smartphone to my grandparents that don't know how to use technology, it would be much easier for me to get them up to speed on an iPhone than any kind of Android. And it's like I can really kind of attest to this because I worked at Best Buy for 2 years. I worked in computers, I worked in cameras. Occasionally I would stop by and help in the phones and whatnot. So it's like I know what the interfaces are like. I know how different people in different age groups kind of are. And I'm gonna say, yo, to those of you that are Android users, shout out to you, because usually you're pretty intelligent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I also find that a lot of Android users are very, it's people that like to debate. They just like to be different. I mean, shout out to you. It's like the world wouldn't be where it needs to be without you. So yeah, to those of you that use Android, and then other people, hey, it's just like, it makes more sense economically. Androids, it's like, they're a lot better economically as well. They're a lot better value. It's just, and Apple's killing it with the simplicity. But one thing I do fear is that Apple is not really doing what they used to do. So I'm still in the ecosystem because they're still like destroying it in the computer sphere. But yeah, if they don't hold on to that, hey, when the next best thing comes along, hey, I'll have to do it. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm looking at this trading view. Not the first time, but first time I'm giving it a real chance. Do you have a video explaining? So here. So once again, that playlist, I think legit the first video starting out on it, like I know the video seems long, but I think it's like the first thing I go over. Want to understand? So here, let's see. Oh, hold on. I think that's out of order. I need to rearrange the order of this playlist. Okay. 1 second. How do I, oh no. How do I edit this? Like I'm over here thinking, I like that I go behind the scenes. Yeah, I do have a video. Give me a second though. I'm over here thinking it's all this stuff's in order. No, that's not how we do this. Yeah. Let me change the order. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that kind of, let's swap that out. Okay, swap that. Okay, all right, that should be good to go. All right, so now I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna share it. All right, let's see. All right, so yeah, that link I just posted, that first video got you. Yeah, Androids are definitely more customizable, but also I'm gonna be real. Sometimes it's difficult when you have a lot of options. It's like, if I have too many options, I have more options I need to weigh, and that's a lot of time that gets wasted for me. You said, LOL, Android users really like a debate. Yeah, I'm saying. Yes, Apple are more user-friendly, directed towards graphic artists, while Android, yes. Yeah, hey, good read, Henry. So it's yeah. So honestly, it just kind of comes down to what you like. It's like, we're not all the same. I mean, we need to understand that we're more alike than we are unalike, but yeah, we all have our differences. We all have what we like. So it is what it is. Thanks to stock market. Thanks new to stock market investing. Working on getting 100 BBA shares. So far I have 33. Nice. Any plays for the week? Nothing specifically for the week. That's like one thing that I am hoping and praying happens for the week is Palantir, the downfall. This first candle on the 4 hour is looking good. If we can get this, if we can get this candle to be black, even if it's just barely black, oh, that'll look good. That's a lot of selling pressure up there. But nothing specifically I'm watching for the week. I thought I was the only one that thought Android users love to argue. Love y'all though. No, yeah, it's like whenever you're different, you want to defend yourself. So it's understandable. I feel like Android is easier, but you sound like you have the background. It's like, yeah, I've definitely used it. I don't know. Samsung is still the most popular. Yes. I mean, when it comes when you look at the affordability and whatnot, it's understandable. But also I've been overseas and I know every country, they look at you like you are super wealthy and like you got money if you have an iPhone. So it's like a lot of countries like, yo, the iPhone, like when I was in Portugal, I had a friend buying the iPhone 8. They were saving money up to buy the iPhone 8. And, you know, they were really happy. It's like the battery sucked because it was like used, and it's like, no, I'm exaggerating. It wasn't the iPhone 8. It was like the iPhone 10. But it was like, but this was like not even a year ago. They were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the iPhone 10. And it's like they love it. They really need an external battery the whole time because it's like a used phone that has been cycled out so much. But it's like around the world, it's like whatever. I got this one friend from when I was working in Amazon. He came from Kenya, and wild fact about that, he came over legally. And I asked him, like, I was like, yo, when did you start applying for your green card? I want to say he was like 18, 19. He said his family started applying for his green card when he was like 8. And I'm like, yo, that's wild. And he posts all this stuff on his story and whatnot. And I'm like, we're talking about money, we're talking about like just different things. I'm like, oh, what's it like now that you got a paycheck and whatnot? And he's like, now I can buy iPhone. And like, it's like, he's like, in my country, if you have iPhone, I don't remember, but pretty much it's like, yo, everyone looks up to you. Like, he didn't use the word baller, but he essentially said you're like a baller. And yeah, it's like, he's like, yo, he's like, all my friends and stuff, they look up to me. So he's like, I post these stories to show them that I'm living life. So right now he's really into buying all the brands, name brands and everything. And I'm like, personally, that's like, oh, that's something I was on like when I was in high school, but it's like, I don't know. I went to Trinidad and my friend was telling me not to pull out my iPhone often in public because it's a sign of wealth. And yeah, you gotta be careful. It's because people swear Apple invented the wheel when they just use the same features. So there were points, it's like there is a lot that we are utilizing and looking at on the screen that would not be here without Apple. Like you see this mouse hovering around and clicking, or I'm not going to say it wouldn't be Apple, but it's like a lot of this interface and like the things we love about computers, Apple. There's a lot that wouldn't be here without Microsoft. There is like, you know, everyone kind of bounces off each other. Apple is not at all what it used to be. There was a point in time when Apple has definitely made changes in the world of computing that, you know, it's like, I'm not going to say we wouldn't have it because, you know, if not Apple, somebody probably would have eventually had the same idea. But it's like they definitely like did some things. But Apple, nah, it's like I personally like, Apple's considered to be a good long-term stock. It's just not one you see me adding because I personally feel like Apple's not innovating. Apple's been out of touch with its roots, and now Apple is they benefit from services. Like the reason they keep beating is from services, not innovation. But my thing is like, once people kind of get out of that ecosystem, which I see an increasing amount of people doing with good reason, like what happens then? It's like if their computers, like their MacBooks and like their desktops and stuff weren't the best for what I was doing, they do suck because you can't like, what is it? They do suck because they're not modular, and they make you pay so much money for it. But like performance, like entry level, their entry level is like best, like easily best. All right. US folks have money, hence why iOS is more popular. Yeah, it's like people over here struggling don't realize how good we have it even in our struggle. Like it's like when I went overseas, my life changed. 2024 was a life-changing year for me because I started the first half of the year in a country that, you know, others weren't as fortunate as I am. And it really made me come to appreciate everything that I have over here. No matter how divided it is over here and, you know, how bad things seem, it's like somebody always has it worse. And I really realized everything I was taking for granted. I'm like, yo, I need to do more. So yeah, 2024 changed my life. Apple kicked off smartphones, but when Steve Jobs died, innovation, yup. Walmart has earnings this week. Could be a little bubble there. Let's take a quick look at Walmart. Let's look at them on the weekly. On the weekly, yeah. Try for like something that may seem crazy is like a short down to like 92.50. I'm not going to play Walmart earnings, just going to say, but that would be a crazy level. But that's also the last demand zone. So I would say anything back there, if you catch Walmart make a move like that, I mean, first off, good area to buy a call. But second off, you know, you get an earnings upset, that might be a good target. When I go to Mexico City, all my cousins want to play with my iPhone all day. I feel that. Yeah, I'm locked in Walmart calls. We'll see. Small pullback today as well should. We'll see. They stole the GUI interface from Xerox. So I'm still currently, I'm reading the book very slowly, but I'm reading like I'm listening to the audiobook of Steve Jobs. From my understanding, they actually, not 100% sure if I remember this right. It's kind of like they stole it, but I believe they got it for like I think they paid for it. Like there's definitely some underhanded stuff going on there, but I believe it's not going to make it. It doesn't make it any better. Also, reading this Steve Jobs biography, yo, it makes me like I really don't like Bill Gates now. Like it's like, you know, everyone already says Bill Gates is sketchy now, but now that I'm like reading this, it's like, you know, everybody knows that Steve Jobs isn't like, you know, he didn't portray himself to be a good person or anything like that. So he doesn't have an image of a good person, but you know, he's an innovator. Bill Gates, bro, it was like he stooped to Steve Jobs' level. And like right now he's trying to show himself as a philanthropist, but I'm gonna leave it alone. But I'm not a fan of Bill Gates. Let's just leave it at that. Higher Big Crew, good morning. Nvidia coming down, let's see. So Nvidia, once again, they might be a good scoop for earnings. Let's see. Yeah, I would still want to see them like pull back to like 136, 137 or something. But yeah, they got earnings next Thursday, so like pullbacks may be good for a run up. See? We don't realize what we don't have. Yeah, it's like that's why travel is so valuable. You get to see how other people live life. Sometimes the life is better than yours. Sometimes the life is like worse than yours. And it's like when you go somewhere where people are living worse than you, it makes you appreciate what you have. And when you go somewhere where people are regularly doing things that are more luxurious, depending on the person, some people will feel less than. But me, when I go somewhere like that, it's like, I'm like, yo, people are doing this on the regular. It's like my vacation is someone's everyday life. I ask myself the question of, how can I get to this? What steps can I take to get there? And it's like I kind of let that kind of drive me. It's a gap to be. Honestly, there are gaps all over the market, but let's look at it. I feel like no, I'm not sure. I don't think I've been checking on XOM. I've been checking on Oxy. Yeah, big one up to like 117. It's probably a good swing depending on your patience. I know you're disappearing soon. How's the Uber looking? Uber, it hasn't moved too much. It's a little bit lower from the price I got in. Barely, but I mean, it's holding up. Let's look at it on the 15, the time frame I got. It's holding on the 15, like it's holding. So actually, I would say it's looking good strength-wise. I'm probably like down on where I actually bought it. Let me see. Let's see if we can look at the watch list. I don't think that's the one. I think I bought this one today. Okay, so from where I added it on stream, it's up $2, but it's probably down about $32 from where I actually bought it. But yeah, it's doing all right. Or it's holding in there. I was thinking 83. So I mean, if this does well, that call will probably do well. But the thing is, I got another week, so it's like, say it takes till Thursday to kind of do something, you might be at break even because of the theta. They all do dubious things to try to get, hey, for real. It's like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's like Bill Gates, for the most part, he's kind of quiet. But usually you think better of quiet people, but nah, he's like I would say like there's elements that I would consider evil there. It's like, I don't know. It's like, if you look at Elon Musk, he's not quiet. He does things that are stupid. So it's like, with him, you can love him, hate him, or you can kind of be both. He like both sides. Elon Musk is all over the place. He's not quiet, but Bill Gates, it's like, he's quiet, but it's like, I don't like him. Elon Musk, it's like Elon Musk gives you several reasons not to like him. I don't know. All right, so let's see. You said, okay, Bill Gates is trying to make amends with philanthropy, but I would say there's a lot of conspiracies, but if you look into the philanthropies and what they're doing, and if you watch some of the things he says closely, the philanthropies they're not the philanthropy is not for us. It sounds like it is, but it's like going over our head. You said the nicest diss I ever heard. I just try to be honest. I don't know. Janae, good morning. Not trading today. Just gaining experience, still alive. Hey, appreciate you coming through, Janae. Honestly, today is a good day not to trade because they look like they're coming with the games anyway. Let's see. I know you got more time. I'm just waiting on return of. I feel you. Could you go over SPY on the 4 hour? So SPY, I feel like just needs to. Oh wait, on the wrong chart. I feel like it just needs to pull back, but honestly, I don't really love too much here. I'm gonna get rid of that trend line. Let's get rid of this trend line. Okay. So we technically have a new range. It's like we could potentially I don't know where to start it. We could start it here, I guess. We could call this. I don't love the 4 hour on the SPY, but the next, like if this is the new range, the next kind of buy area for the SPY would be about 604 down to, this would be the next demand zone on the 4 hour for the SPY. So I would say potentially down to 600, but yeah, 604 to about 600. Maybe even include this wick down to 598. Musk and Gates are both evil. Yeah, it's like it's like, yeah, something makes me, it's like, I think some of the things Elon Musk does are cool, you know, some of them. But yeah, it's like, I still feel like uneasy about him. I drive a Tesla, but it's like, oh, it's used, by the way, too. I'm not spending like money on a new one. It's a used one. But yeah, it's like there's a lot Elon does. I'm like, yo, that's cool. And then there's so much he does that it's like, yo, that's not cool. So it's like I don't know. It's like I don't like sit here and praise him like a lot of people do. But I am optimistic about some of the things he does, but a lot of it is like, what is the motive here? So I'm very questioning of things. Philanthropy, a huge tax write-off. Honest, yeah. Tasha, welcome to the family. Hey, welcome. Appreciate you. Happy to have you. Hey, no problem to hit you. When did you the put? I had to get it to expire. Oh, I'm pretty sure I got it for next week. But point being, I went back to the charts to try to learn why. Okay, so the reason I bought the puts, I can show you real quick, and then we'll probably like start calling it a day because I'm supposed to go do something with my wife. All right, so right here, looking at Tesla on the 4 hour. So there was a 4 hour supply zone right here. We kind of came up, and I want to say I bought it probably close to the time when we rejected at this area. We did end up, okay, so that was like first half of the day. And then we ended up kind of coming back up. I remember closing the day out being down on that. So yeah, we came up, we pulled into this supply zone, which is an area where there should be strongest selling. And also it was kind of in line with the trend line, which the trend line does not look like it's being respected. So right now, I'm holding in this trade as long as we kind of don't confirm above this 62 level. We can come above it a little bit, or even if we have like a quick wick up to this we have another supply zone up in this kind of 372 down to 368 range. If we come and tap that as well, that would be fine to me too, as long as we don't have like a full-on confirmation, which would be a complete candle close on the 4 hour that's up here or higher. Just subscribe to your channel. Hey, appreciate that, Sanda. Appreciate that. All right, y'all. So that's gonna, wait, hold up. You make learn puts and buys easy to stand or understand. Appreciate that. Yeah. Also, if you're ever like struggling with anything while we're on stream, yeah, I get suggestions all the time, and most of the time I'm like, oh, I have a video for that. But if there's anything you don't understand and you have suggestions, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have anything about that, or oh, that needs to be refreshed. I like to see things you think you would like to learn, just because I'm like, oh, might be time to refresh that. All right, D-Scurv, you too, issue. May buy something this week, but today I'm just gonna, hey, it's a good day to do it. Today's like a weird day because it's like a Monday, but it's also like a Tuesday. So tax season about to go insane. Peace. All right. Appreciate everything. Thanks for all the love and input to stream. So the higher wicks mean sell because wicks are not supposed to get recaptured. Learn so much from you. Thanks as usual. Hey, that's the goal. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the day, family. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping through. Also, shout out to those who made sure to like and then just lurk. Didn't just lurk. But I hope you have a blessed day. Hope those of you in trades have the trades going in your favor. Matthew Manuel signing off. And I want to change your life. Peace out, Mahishu, Lucky J, D Scurv, Tasha Love, Josh, D Community, M Sense, Mass 3DRC, Mercy, Janae, Blousin, Lisa. Hey, peace out. Yoko, peace. Y'all have a blessed day. Oh, peace Henry. Peace J folks. Holla.